I'm just from watching Maresca's pre-match press conference, and for all those 15 minutes, I'll just summarize to you first that Maresca thinks our problem has been the injuries. Like, we are losing the games because of the injuries. I compared this time to the time where we were winning like 8 games, and right now we don't have 6 players, and it's Noni, Agui, Datro. Of course, they are not playing, but where's Lavia? Who's the other one? Who's the other main guy? I'm forgetting. I don't know if I've said. Anyway, we have like 6 main injuries, and now we are going into this game. The last game I tried to create a predicted first 11, like the first 11 which should play, and Maresca came with a whole different idea, and I don't know, it's like it's just repeating. Of course, I said in my other videos that I don't judge managers. They have um, the highest experience of us. Like, if you compare my experience in football to a manager, like somebody like Maresca has been coaching for a long time, and has also been training with the guys. Now, even as I was trying to create a predicted, it's not per se predicted, it's partly predicted based on the players that are available and the system that we have been using, and partly the way I think we can win against Aston Villa. Because, mind you, Aston Villa has not been winning, but they have been drawing a lot. And the last game they drew with Liverpool, and they have been scoring, even though they were square, but they have been scoring. And right now in front, the last game they faced Liverpool, they had Rashford, they had Rogers, they had Watkins in front of the game, in front, like as forwards. And while Watkins lost, like he had a lot of chances which he missed. You could see like they are trying to create something, and they were solid even though they conceded 2 goals, but they were able to score 2 goals against that huge and very robust Liverpool defense. Like, now, if I compare that to what we have available in Chelsea, like, you just have to be sure like goals are coming. Like, there's nothing, goals will be coming, and it's not even a joke. Like, if I was to predict this game how it will end, first I'll just have to let you know that this thing, goals are coming, and goals are coming in a plenty. Like, you can't run from that fact. Now, given that fact, for you to either get a point or win this game, you have to create a squad that will be able to outscore Aston Villa. And now we don't have a main striker. The last time we tried a lot of things, we have tried Nkunku twice in front, it has not worked. And we have made a lot of all these suggestions. And I'll be honest, as I was trying to create my squad, I found it very hard to create a squad given our squad that is available. Like, to create a lineup given our squad, like, it was difficult, but I came up with something. Now, for the goalkeeper, and I know I've been like really talking bad about Sanchez, and saying that if Maresca comes with Sanchez again, I will just walk out of the pitch. But after seeing Jorgensen for the last 2 games, I think there's not much difference between them. Like, Jorgensen may be a little composed when he's holding the ball and is distributing the ball. He might even allow the team to create chances. But his positioning is very poor, and if we start conceding a lot of chances, if we get a lot of chances, you will be sure that they'll be scoring. Like Jorgensen, always, whenever we are being attacked, you always just find him in a wrong position, and now he has to do a lot to save. Like in the previous game, sometimes you think some of the goals should not be entering, but then it doesn't make mistakes. But some of the goals, it should not be scored. Now with Sanchez, he makes a lot of mistakes, gives out a lot of ball, but then like just shots and people attacking the team, it's hard for him to be scored. Like you can go and check back. Like it's very hard for people just to score Sanchez like from those positions. Like but then he will give out the ball easily. Those are the two mistakes. But now I feel probably we just go with Sanchez. Like we just hope he doesn't make the mistakes because we are going to have a lot of people attacking our a goal. And if we don't have a keeper that can save or position well, we'll consider. And then again, center backs, tossing Chalobah, Colwell. You have to choose between them. Now, Chalobah and Tosin have conceded some goals. Tosin and Colwell have conceded some goals. Colwell and Chalobah have conceded some goals. Like, there's no any good combination between those three. I don't know why I chose any of these two, but I just feel like people have been talking bad about Colwell for so long that I felt probably these two should start so we can gauge them. Like this is just a trial and error because right now I don't know even if, like, I'm not pessimistic on how we are playing, but I feel like we are at that position. We are at that position where it's go. Like if we lose, if we draw, if we win, we can all expect those three results. At some point, we were only expecting wins. At some point, it was wins and draws, and we were angry when we lost. Now, at this point, we can lose. We can even winning now is a little far fetched. Like if we win, we'll be like, yeah, we have finally won. But again, I don't know. This is just that was just the decision. Like I'm not doing it even for the team. I'm just doing it to gauge. Now with Cucurella and James is given, but then again for James, it just depends with how you play. Like if you want James to go to the midfield, it's okay. If you want somebody to run, overlap, James is there. If you want somebody to be defending every time and just hustling for the team, now you can put there Malo Gusto. At the center, now I will go for 4-3-3. I will always want to go for 4-3-3. If we have a deep playing six, Enzo does not play so well as a deep playing six. So does Caicedo. He doesn't play so well. Now, if I'm being honest, I will take Enzo and Caicedo both as 8s and Enzo as 10, but not so much. Now, if those are 8, you have to find a 6, but we don't have that in the team right now. We bought a new midfielder, but we have not used him, and if he has not been playing for the last 2 games, it probably looks like he's not at that level. He's not at the level that. So I wouldn't just want him to throw somebody that is not at this level to try and make his name. But anyway, that's what I thought. Enzo and Caicedo as, a pair at the mid. And now we don't have Madueke. We don't have Noni. We don't have Nicholas Jackson. We don't have Gui. Who else we don't have? Datro, although he has not been playing. And now our options in front are Sancho, Neto, Palma, and George. Now, I know people have been praising George for the cameo that he made last game, but then I wouldn't just throw him. I'm sure he can run, but then if you start a game, if he doesn't understand the game, if he don't know how to play, I'm sure the defense and Aston Villa especially will run on him so many times. We'll wish that after the game we just sell him or loan him away. Like I don't want him to start facing all those criticism at this point. Now, I'll put Sancho in the left side. I'll put Palmer in the right wing. And this is the reason that I've always said that we need some kind of balance. If we need balance, all these, they are good players, but you can classify them as luxury players because Palmer will not like run to defend. Sometimes he does so, but you don't expect like for 3 turnovers Palmer is running every other time. At some point, he may run once or twice, especially when he loses the possession. But when another guy loses the possession, I don't think he'll be the one running to trying to get the ball. I've not seen him do that. Sancho, the same way. Neto, at some point, he has been running. He's a hard worker. But then is the only person in front who can run back. But like whenever he tries to tackle or slide, it always results into a foul. So they're not like drilled to be a defender. So you'll need somebody who, when he runs back, he can always defend, he can always make a tackle, he can always push somebody. You need somebody like that. And that's why I put there this Barry Hall, even though I don't think he's at that level. He's at that level, and I don't want to say that that was a wrong decision to sell Gallagher. But I've said it so many times. I'm still saying. But anyway, that was my reasoning. And then in front, because the only guy remaining, you could say that put Palmer in front and Neto in right wing, but then Palmer will just move. Like you saw in the other game when we had Nkunku and Palmer at 9 or 10, somewhere there. They were all moving behind, and now a winger will be running forward, and then they will be looking at the box, and there will be nobody to head the ball or score, or nobody to pass to. Now, to prevent that, I just think that of all these three, I will start with Neto. Now we have started with Nkunku, but Nkunku has not been working, and these are 2 games. And even as I was making this thing, some people just feel like I'm just putting their names. I went ahead even to study all these guys and if they can fit in that position. Like for Pedro Neto, I saw that he has played that position like for the last 2 seasons. He has played there 6 times and he had an average rating of 6.4, which is even higher than when he played on the left side. You see, like it's like equally nearly similar to as he played on the right side. So probably and how he plays, a hard worker will always work hard, and if he's working hard in the right wing, working hard in the left wing, working hard in front, you can expect that he will bring something that probably Jackson was not bringing in, like probably what Haaland does not bring in. He will not give you the same output as a traditional 9 striker. Like he will not be heading, he will not be struggling, he will not be giving a lot of pressure to the defenders, but he might be just running around the defenders, like running around them. Like we have seen even at times when Sterling was playing as a during Tuchel time, Sterling at some point was playing as a post 9, and will say like is small bodied, so he will not be uh, like harassing the defenders, but he was harassing them with speed. Like they will try to figure him out, but he was running there, like he was all over the place, and that's what you expect with Pedro if he plays there too. Anyway, this is how I expect. I don't know. I'm so sure. Like I'm so sure Maresca will still come with the same lineup. Like Palmer will be as a 10, Kunku will be in front, Neto will be on this side, Sancho will be on this side, Enzo Caicedo, Cucurella, Colwill, Tosin, James, Jorgensen. That's the lineup that I'm so sure Maresca will come with. But I'm just giving my reason. But anyway, he's the one who has all these players during this the week, so you can't fault him. But if for anything, I just wish we win this game. Like I just want us to go to four. Like I really want that Champions League spot. I really want that Champions League. Chelsea in Champions League. Like it's only fair that we have stayed out for 2 consecutive years. It's boring out there.